Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my lovely students. Today, inshallah, I will teach you Super Goal 2 for the first intermediate grade in the second semester. Today, inshallah, we will take, as you can see here, for meaning and function. Must, mustn't, and shouldn't. So today, inshallah, we will learn how to use must and should. We use must for rules, okay? For rules, sorry. For example, you must stop. So you have to follow the rules, okay? You must do your homework. So the first should, you use it if you want to talk about advice, okay? Advice. For example, a doctor or if your friend gives you advice. For example, you should drink orange juice and so on. Okay, look what do we have here. As you can see, we must follow the rules. We must. After must, the verb should be in the base form. No ed, no ing, no s. As you can see here, must follow. Just follow the base form of the verb. Okay, then look what we have here. He must stop at the traffic lights. This is affirmative, a plus. The negative, you can see you mustn't talk during the test. You mustn't talk during the test. This is a false, a negative. Mustn't talk. They mustn't park on the sidewalk, and so on. Then we have a should and shouldn't. We use it for advice. Advice, okay? If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want, it's up to you, as you like, okay? Look what do we have here. Who should I invite to the celebration? We should donate to the poor. They shouldn't eat junk food. If they want to eat it, eat it. We don't care, but it is advice. Shouldn't. She shouldn't spend all her money. Okay? Look, must is stronger than should. As we know, must is stronger than should. It has more formal tone. Then look what do we have here. Exercise 1, as we can see here. Change the imperative into sentence with must and mustn't. So we have here, as you can see, 8 sentences. We change it by using must and mustn't. Do your homework tonight. I must do my homework tonight. I must. Then the verb here should be in the base form. Do not be late for a class. You mustn't. You mustn't be late for a class. Ask the teacher for help. She must ask. Ask is the base form. No ed, no ing, no s, just the verb. The teacher for help. Don't sit on the desk, students. Must not sit on the desks. Share your toys. The children must share their toys. Don't eat snacks before dinner. He mustn't eat snacks before dinner. Spend the invitations today. We must send the invitations today. Don't use fireworks indoors. You mustn't use the fireworks. Then look what do we have here. Then after that we use should and shouldn't. Yahya tooth hurts. He should see. So this is advice. As you can see, advice. You should see the dentist. This is the doctor of the tooth. Fatima wants to lose weight. She shouldn't eat ice cream. This is advice. The children don't feel well. They shouldn't go to school today. Shouldn't go. The verb. If you don't understand, you should ask a teacher to explain it. The parade starts at 11 o'clock. What time should we leave? Drivers shouldn't use cell phones when they are driving. I have an idea. We have to create. We should create. I shouldn't decorate the room with pillows. Thanks for inviting me. What should we bring? How about a cake? Then let's now move to the new chapter, as you can see, chapter 7. After that, we will take chapter 7, as you can see here. then and now. We have a here then and now. Listen and discuss. What can you see here? Very good. You can see here Riyadh, المملكة. You can see الدرعية. You can see, as I think this is in Jeddah. Okay, this is also in Jeddah. Then and now. Okay, then and now. For example, let's say we will talk about what's happening now. Okay, so look, what do we have here? We have here football player. We have a Majid Ahmed Abdullah. Then and now, this is a Saudi football player. Okay, okay, my lovely students, as you can see, we have a here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6, 7, 8. We have 8 paragraphs. I will turn on the audio for these paragraphs, so I want you to listen and follow. So are you ready? Shall I now turn on the audio? Very good. So let's start.
Unit 7. Then and now. Pages 56 and 57. 1. Listen and discuss. Riyadh and Jeddah. Then and now. The old oasis town of Riyadh was an area of about 1 square kilometer, with a population of about 14,000. There were many mud brick houses, mosques, and other buildings inside the walls of the city. Today, most of the buildings and walls of the old city are in ruins. But the Al-Masmak fort and some parts of the walls were restored and are in better condition. Nowadays, Riyadh is home to a population of almost 5.5 million and covers an area of more than 1,500 square kilometers. Modern building complexes and skyscrapers like the Kingdom Center, the Al Faisaliya Center, and the Riyadh TV Tower are now attractions of the new city. Balad, the old part of Jeddah, was a group of 3 to 5-story buildings with beautiful wooden balconies. The roads were narrow to protect pedestrians from the sun during the hot months and offer shelter from strong winds. All the woodwork was beautifully carved and decorated. There were plazas and souks where vendors from different places showed their products. Present-day Jeddah is an attractive, modern port city with tall buildings, beautiful homes, and a wide range of stores and hotels. Majid Ahmed Abdullah, then and now. Majid Ahmed Abdullah is the best football striker in the history of Saudi Arabia. He is also the all-time goal leader of the Saudi national team. He was born in Jeddah, but moved to Riyadh with his family when he was very young. Majid's father was a football manager. Majid and his friends used to play for a club called Al Nasser while he was still in high school. They were too young to join a football tournament, but their team was finally accepted after a 3-1 win in a game against an important Riyadh team. Majid holds 2 national records. One when he scored 5 goals in an international game against the national team of Qatar in 1979. And another one when he scored 4 goals against India during the 1984 Summer Olympics.
Okay, my lovely students. Okay, my lovely students. Look, what do we have here, as you can see. Comprehension. Answer yes or no. Number 1. The walls of the old city in Riyadh were made of concrete. No. Most of the buildings in Palat had 2 stories. No, actually. More than 7 million people live in Riyadh. Yes. Al-Masmek Fort, it is in Iran's new. Majid was a member of Saudi national team. Yes. Okay, my lovely students. Actually, we are done. So thank you so much, my lovely students, and